Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. Today is Wednesday and school opens back up today. It is the boys' first day back at school. Zach is going into year 6, Eli is going into year 3. So I have 2 key stage 2 boys now, and it is Zach's last year of primary school. Eli's just finishing up his breakfast now. Zach is pretty much dressed. I've just got to neaten him up a bit. Eli takes an eternity to eat his breakfast. He watches TV, so I've actually had to send him to the kitchen to finish his breakfast because he's literally got 3/4 of a bowl left and he's been sat there for 45 minutes. So hopefully he finishes that soon so we can actually get them to school on time. Once they've gone off to school, Avery and I are going to head into town this morning before the weather gets too warm for her. It's meant to be 25 degrees today, which may not seem warm to many people, but here in the UK that is very, very warm, and it's very warm for Avery. So I'm going to head into town this morning, pick up a few bits for decorating Marley and Eli's birthday cake on Sunday because we're having their little party, little family gathering. Might pop into TK Maxx and see what nice autumnal candles they have, even though it is 25 degrees, but this won't last long. It never does in the UK. This will last maybe a week, 2 max, and then the cold weather will start coming in and I can get into cozy autumn mode. Yeah, so in the middle of the morning rush, luckily I did wake up a bit earlier than my alarm was set this morning, so I have a little bit of extra time, so I thought I would pop on here and do my intro. So yeah, better crack on now and get the boys off to school. All ready to go, boys?
No.
Zach's not looking forward to going back to school, are you, buddy? Why not?
I just want to stay on holiday.
You want to stay in the summer holidays? So would I, buddy, but you need to learn. Stand up, show everyone how smart you look.
Holidays.
Well, not really. Mommy's job never ends.
I want to get back in bed.
Very smart. Zach, last ever first day of primary school. Year 6, big boy now. And Eli going into key stage 2. Look how smart you look in your shirt and tie.
This means that Eli can finally see me in school.
Yeah, they can play together in the playground now. They're obviously not going to school in their school jumpers today because it's going to be warm today.
It's going to be scorching today.
We like to keep Zach's legs covered with trousers though because of him burning with his lovely red hair. Eli, on the other hand, is going back to school with a lovely colour, aren't you, bud?
Excuse me, but it's ginger hair.
Oh, I'm sorry, ginger hair.
It's red.
Anywho,
Reasons.
it looks like people are waiting at the gate, so it'll be time to take you in a minute. What about you, Pudding? Are you looking forward to having the house back to yourself? Eh?
She wants to see her brothers.
Yeah, you're going to miss your brothers. Yeah. You and me gonna go into town in a minute? Yeah? we are home. I tried to get Avery down for a nap after her feed, and after about almost an hour of rocking her and her eyes being really drowsy and sleepy, she decided to just perk up and start smiling at me. I'm pretty sure what she was really trying to say was, "Don't think so, I ain't going to sleep for you." So she's happy anyway. I just hope that she's not going to be too tired for her stander. She wore her splints and her shoes out in town, and she wore them the entire time, so she got a good hour and a half wearing them, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. Anyway, I thought I would show you what I picked up today, and then also what I've got Eli for his birthday before I wrap them all up. Marley's birthday is actually next weekend, but with Marley being a little bit older, what usually tends to happen is gifts become more expensive for something much smaller. So Marley actually asked for Game Pass for his Xbox, so that doesn't really come in the form of anything but a piece of paper, a piece of card really. So that's what he's got, and then Josh has got him some like American style sweets to go with that, just to kind of bulk out his gift a little bit. But for Eli, the first thing I picked him up was a little Lego set. Now Eli loves Lego. I've got a feeling that eventually all of their toys will become obsolete, and the only thing that will be left in their room will be video games and Lego. This is just a Minecraft set. He's really into Minecraft, and I picked this up. This wasn't a plan to actually get this for his birthday, but it was on offer in Tesco a while ago, so I picked it up and I thought he would like that. The next thing, Eli asked for some baking bits. So I found this in Tesco again, and this is like a Dr. Ock kind of baking kit, but it's the Spectacular Science, and it is the slime one. He also asked for slime for his birthday, so I thought that he would really enjoy doing this because it's kind of a mixture of two things that he's actually asked for. To go alongside that, I've bought him a little apron. It says "Don't mess with the chef" on it. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I got this on Amazon. If I did, then I will link it below. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got this on Amazon, and it is for ages 4 to 7 years. Obviously Eli is turning 8, but he's quite small for his age. Well, maybe he's not. Maybe it's just because I still see him as a little baby. He fits into the right size clothes, but I'm sure this will be fine on him anyway. It's only an apron. And then I also got a little wooden spoon. Not necessary, but the reason why I got that is because I thought it would be really nice to display all of those little baking bits in a nice mixing bowl. So this technically isn't a birthday present. I will be keeping this once he's unwrapped the gift. This is acting as more of a gift box, I suppose, but I just thought it would be really cute to kind of just place all of his little baking bits in that and then wrap it up, and then he can open that as a whole. This I actually bought from a little local kind of cook shop we have. It's not the cheapest of cook shops, but this was on offer. This is a Mason Cash batter jug, and as you guys know, I am in the process of trying to bit by bit replace all of my kind of old tatty cookware and whatnot. So I picked that one up, and I thought that would really come in handy for his birthday present. I did also pick him up a little pot of slime. This is from Temu. He wanted slime. His favourite colour is red, so just so that he has it, I bought that. And then his main gift, which is something that he desperately needed, I picked him up a new pair of trainers because he's coming to the kind of end of his in terms of his feet. Eli's got quite wide feet, and his feet are actually like only a size below Zach's, when, you know, there's 2 years between them, but it's always been the same. Zach's feet have always grown quite slowly, whereas Eli's have kind of been average. So, and I always like to go basic with their trainers just so that they go with everything, but I've just picked him up this pair of Adidas trainers, and I still do try and get Velcro straps when I can because he doesn't know how to tie his laces yet. I have tried teaching him a few times, but Velcro is just easier when it comes to my lifestyle. And then lastly, when I was in the sweet shop today, I picked him up this sweetie pizza. I don't actually think this is actually a whole sweet pizza. I think it's just kind of a pizza shape made up of lots of different little jelly sweets, but Eli loves his sweets, so I thought he would like that. So that is Eli's birthday, and then like I said, they're also going to be getting their cake and their party on Sunday as well, so that kind of goes towards it as well. Zach also had kind of a family gathering. I also took him bowling, but then he had a little bit less in terms of physical gifts from me. I tried to make it as even as possible. And then for their cake, I did just pick up a selection of sweets. I went with either all blue and white, or kind of chocolate sweets, because that is kind of going to be the colour of the entire cake. I will show you kind of what I'm planning, and I suppose you'll see the cake a little bit later on in this video. I'm not sure if you can hear Avery. She's calling. She's calling. She's not crying or anything, but I can hear her calling. And then, oh yeah, also to go on the cake, I just bought a couple of lollies. I thought this one, because I'm making a 2-tiered cake, just a small 2-tiered cake, because with it being 2 birthdays, I thought it'd be nice that they each had their own separate tier. But I just thought maybe this one on the top and then this one kind of on the bottom tier would look really cute. Obviously blue as well, and then the boys can fight over those once they've blown out their candles and whatnot. And then TK Maxx enticed me again. I went in for candles and I came out with much more than I actually needed. But let's start with the candles. So I really wanted some nice kind of autumnal candles, because autumn is the season for candles and coziness. So the first one I picked up, this actually was one I picked up at the checkout. I picked up a different sand and fog one. You would have seen us, me and Avery, sniffing it in the B-roll clips, but I did really like the smell of that one. I think that one was, I can't remember, something spice. It smelled really nice, but then I saw this one at the checkout and I traded it out just because I liked the look of this one a little bit more, and it still just has that really spicy autumnal scent. And when it comes to kind of autumn winter, I like the spicy scents. But this is the sand and fog candle. I did mention in my last vlog that I wanted a sand and fog candle, and this one is in pumpkin spice, and I really like the lid on this one and just the whole aesthetic on the candle. I really like. Even if I don't get through burning this in autumn, I'll probably bring it out again next year, and if I do burn it, I will probably keep the jar because it's really pretty. But yeah, it smells really nice. And then the second candle I picked up was this one from DW Home, and this is vanilla cinnamon. Again, I really liked the jar. I like neutral coloured candles, just like everything else in my life, but this one, it has a very similar scent to the pumpkin spice one, but I'd say this one's maybe ever so slightly more kind of sweet and vanilla-y and slightly less spicy. But this is aromatic cinnamon stirred with ground nutmeg and warm allspice blended with ambered vanilla. So I thought this would be a really good, not just autumn, but autumn and winter candle. If I don't get through it in autumn, then this will still be fine for winter, because it doesn't say pumpkin or anything on it. I mean, I'll probably still burn the pumpkin spice candle through winter, or I don't know, maybe I'll get a new like Christmas sand and fog candle maybe. Apparently the sand and fog candles are really good. They're supposed to smell like really strong and burn for a long time. And then picked up a couple of homeware bits. So the first thing I picked up is this little kind of cake server, I suppose. I know I've got my wooden one with the glass lid from Pro Cook, but I wanted something else that I could use for maybe my big like birthday cakes, decorated cakes. So for example, when we have the party on Sunday, my plan is to maybe make some biscuits or something along those lines to go in my actual kind of cake stand, my big wooden one, and then this one for the birthday cake. I had this kind of makeshift one that I think I DIY'd years ago that I've been using for all of my kind of display birthday cakes, and I don't love the style of it, and I kept it just so that they had something footed to put cakes on. But now I have this. This was £7.99, And then I picked this up. This is from the Strawberry Street, 10 Strawberry Street range, and they had a few things from this range that I did actually really like, but I just picked this one up for now. It's essentially just a serving bowl. I just really love the shape of it. It's a bit of an unusual shape for a serving bowl really, and it has handles too, which I think will come in really handy. But I thought even when I'm not using this as a serving bowl, it would make quite a nice fruit bowl as well, so I might actually use this as a fruit bowl after Sunday, and then when I want to use it as a serving bowl I can. But really like that. And then last but not least, like I said, I am in the process of replacing kind of everything in the kitchen that I've had for a really long time, including kind of all of my oven trays, baking sheets, things like that. So I found this, and I think what drew me to this was the colour. I'd like to kind of steer away from silver and black if I can, and find as much as I can in maybe like this kind of champagne gold. Well, I wouldn't quite say this is a champagne, it's, well yeah, I suppose so, it's like a dark champagne. And I really like the ones that you see that are more of a cream colour. But anyway, I saw this and I thought I'd pick it up because it's a really good size. I like that it's got a completely flat bottom, it's not curved on the edges, because that means it's going to be good for cookies as well. I use this kind of tray for a lot of things. This was £7.99, and I feel like this is going to sound really weird. I feel like I'm now starting to buy my kind of grown-up kitchenware, which sounds a bit stupid considering I'm 30 years old. You know, I've been a grown-up for a very long time, but a lot of the stuff I have in my kitchen is stuff that, I don't know, my mum kind of passed down to me when I moved out of home, which was a very long time ago, or kind of stuff that I bought cheap because, you know, I needed to buy cheap because I was starting out. And those are the kind of things that I've kind of just kept. And now it's getting to the point where bit by bit I just want to kind of invest in a better quality item for kind of each of those items, and it kind of feels like I'm buying my kind of grown-up serverware and grown-up cookware. So yeah, please tell me I'm not alone in that. If there's anyone else that is maybe late 20s, early 30s, and you just now feel as though you're starting to get your grown-up homeware, let me know so I don't feel so stupid. But yeah, that is everything I picked up today, and I am gonna get to wrapping these bits for Eli so it's done and out the way. I've still got a couple of days till his birthday, but this is actually the latest I think I've wrapped anything for a birthday in a while. I'm normally a bit more organised than this, but I've been a bit stuck considering Eli has been home for the entirety of the summer holidays, and he only went back to school today. So yeah, gonna get wrapping this stuff. Hello, it is the next day. If you can hear whistles and children in the background, the window's open, and as you guys know, we live next to a school, and it's quite comforting to know actually that among the kind of cheering and playing of children, Zach and Eli are probably there somewhere, which is really sweet. My hair is an absolute mess, don't mind that. I've just bunged it up. I'm getting very close to hair wash day and there's just not a lot I can do with it, but I'm trying my hardest to not wash it so often because I've got a bit of breakage in the front here from where I've done it so blonde. I am considering, I still want to keep some blonde, I want to keep some dimension, but I'm considering starting to kind of let it grow out, and I guess I've already kind of started doing that by not putting so many highlights kind of throughout it. But it's it's just getting a lot to manage. And I think because my natural hair colour is so dark, I mean my natural hair colour is very similar to Avery's, I think maybe just a tiny bit of kind of blonde in the front and just let the rest sort of grow out so the blonde is more kind of scattered throughout the ends, and then maybe do more of a darker toner at the root to kind of blend everything in. I don't even know why I've just gone on a big side tangent about hair. That is not what I came on to talk to you guys about. So tomorrow's Eli's birthday. I will be kind of blowing up balloons and decorating for him at some point today. I'll probably do the majority of it after he has gone to bed. I feel like black is the worst possible colour to wear with Avery because not that the camera's really picking it up so well, but I'm covered in milky spit stains. Oh, here we go. I'm not sure how well you can see that there, but yeah, milky spit stains everywhere. I've just spent the last hour trying to get Madam off to sleep. She's having none of it. There was one point where she'd shut her eyes and I thought, yep, she's going to go off. And then she started to whinge. And then I thought if I kind of held her up with me and then stood up and rocked her and bounced her, she might go off to sleep. And I was watching her in the reflection of a picture on the mantelpiece and I could see her eyes closed. And I thought, yep, okay, she's going to go off to sleep now. And then out of nowhere she started laughing, and I know when Avery starts to laugh, that's it. It almost feels like she's mocking me. So yeah, I don't think nap time is going to happen just yet. I think it's going to be another danger nap, which is becoming more and more regular by danger nap. Someone said that to me once and I think it's kind of just stuck. I think it's a really funny term. Basically it's a nap past a certain point in the day where it gets a little bit dangerous as to whether or not she will fall to sleep again at bedtime. It's usually around 4 o'clock and I find that if I kind of wake her up within half an hour, she's fine at bedtime. But I will take you down to her in a minute and she can explain herself to you guys as to why she refuses to sleep once again. Anyway, I have just received a PR parcel from Wild. I always get really excited when I get PR from Wild, because it's like the only PR that I get unexpectedly, but I did see the kind of the email regarding this this particular product, and I thought some of you guys, particularly dog owners, dog lovers, may appreciate this. So let me just find it so I can actually read it to you properly. So this is the new limited edition sausage dog case. How adorable is that? And then the amber and oud scented refill. How nice does that sound for autumn? I'm gonna have a little bit of a sniff test. Oh, do you know what? It's got a very musky scent. I'd definitely say it's a slight masculine scent, but that is so nice. But what I might actually do is let Josh use that, because this is definitely more of a unisex scent, I would say. It's definitely got a masculine element to it. I mean, I would use it, but it's definitely got a bit of a masculine element to it. I might actually let Josh use this one and let him give it a go, see if I can get him on the bandwagon, because that is a really lovely scent. I would definitely like it if that is what Josh smelt like all the time. Not saying that he smells bad or anything, but anyway, this case is your new forever case and it's perfect for all of the animal lovers out there. The scent is rich and sophisticated, a luxury fragrance which embodies the essence of golden sunsets, capturing the last rays of summer sun. That's really nice. But this is what I found interesting. Our newest limited edition case is in collaboration with the Wood Green Pets charity, which rehomes unwanted, stray or injured pets. Through the sale of each case, we're proud to donate £10,000 to support their invaluable work, which I think this is just so incredible. I do have a discount code for Wild, so I will leave that down below. And also, what actually came in this little package as well is a little card introducing their refillable natural shower gel, which is amazing because, as you guys know, Wild deodorant is really eco-friendly. The refills are compostable, and then obviously the outer case is reusable, and the ingredients are much better than for your armpits than regular kind of shop bought deodorants with kind of parabens. And for the shower gels, this says pre-order now for an exclusive 20% off and use code WILDSG for an additional 10% off. So I'll leave that down below and on screen if you wanted to try that out. But 100% recommend Wild. Have been using it for months now and I've really been enjoying it. So thank you again so much to Wild for sending this over. That is a really, really good scent. Do you know, all of the scents I've used so far I felt have been quite feminine. They've all been kind of really beachy or floral, but this one, I definitely think I'm gonna see if Josh wants to give this one a go because, oh, that smells so nice. Anyway, let's take you down to Little Madam. Little Madam, Little Madam, would you like to explain yourself? Why are you not going to sleepy? Avery, why are you not going to sleepy? Pudding. Oh, stuck in a bit of a dystonic pattern there. You okay? Hey? What are you doing? Oh! Why are you not going to sleepy? Why are you not going to sleepy? Excuse me, Missy. Excuse me. Madam. Madam. Oi! I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Madam. She keeps turning towards the TV. That's what she's looking at. The volume's turned all the way down. Stop looking at the TV when I'm talking to you, Missy Moo. Give Mummy kisses. I'm definitely being pied off for the TV here, aren't I? Avery! Avery! Avery, give Mummy some attention! Apparently I just don't compete with Mr. Bean. Hey? What does that say about Mummy? Do I not compete with Mr. Bean? This girl just loves TV. And do you know what? I'm not ashamed by it because once upon a time there was nothing that would keep Avery happy. So the fact that she actually has something that she can go back to and it relaxes her and makes her happy, whether it's a screen or not a screen, I do not care. I am just glad that she has something that keeps her happy, although I am not too happy about the fact that I'm losing over the TV here. She's starting to get annoyed because she wants to be put back down. Is that better? What are you trying to eat? Yeah. Yeah. Have Sophie. Have Sophie. She's over here. She's over here. Yeah. Oh, that's nice words. Yeah. Oh. Oh, what was that? That's a good girl. Oh, no. TV again. TV. What about Sophie? What about Sophie? Can you get Sophie? No. TV. TV, Mummy. Come on. You can get her. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Well done. Well done. Yay. You're proud of yourself now. Hey? Are you proud of yourself now?
To Eli, I hope your day is just as brilliant as you are. Happy birthday. Have a wonderful 8th birthday. We love you to the moon and back. Love Mummy, Daddy, Zach, Marley and Avery. Aww. That's baby girl. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah. Baking. Make your own stretchy slime cupcake mix.
Slime cupcakes. And Eli, do you know what that is?
What?
Do you know what it is?
Apron.
It's an apron. It says don't mess with the chef.
Oh.
Hold on.
So I haven't got any more cards, do I? So I'll just go ahead and open the next. I think I'll open this. It's a present.
It was tiniest present.
Hopefully it's something good but tiny. What's this? Is this Play-Doh?
It's slime.
A slime!
You asked for a red slime.
Slime! That's great. Pizza! What's this? What's this?
Probably some pizza sweet.
Oh, Mummy!
And that's from So
You
Sweet.
shouldn't have.
Are you sure that Mummy would not
Look at that, guys. That is from So Sweet. That's how good So Sweet is. And my favourite mum.
Your favourite mum?
Yes.
I'm your only mum.
And only mum. That's great. Minecraft Lego! Oh, Mummy! Bang! Was that you?
Yeah.
Wow, you got me so many presents this year.
Ah.
Yeah, look,
Minecraft
I think every single present is from Mummy.
Well, all of us. They're from you, me, and Josh, and Avery, and Marley.
And this one, please. Isn't it please? Yeah, it should be. It's the same. I got these ones.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I did. Look. They're the same one.
Not anymore. Oh, whoa, careful, you're going to rip it.
You're going to see those dark blue shoes, I think. Yeah, it's different there.
Oh, just a bit different.
Massive. Massive. Let me see your feet.
If this doesn't fit.
Yeah, that'll be fine, won't it? You needed some new shoes because you're growing out of yours. Aren't they cool?
Yeah.
Look how big your feet are.
And look, that's my feet size.
You don't seem quite as impressed with the trainers, Eli.
There's
Maybe another couple of years and you'll be more impressed with trainers, but you did need them. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And the pizza.
snacks, remember?
Okay. Happy?
Yeah.
Right. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Have a cuddle?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, buddy. I love you.
Love you too.
Right, now go get ready for school.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby.
Good morning, guys. It is now Saturday. I didn't vlog much yesterday with it being Eli's birthday, but he had a great day. He loved all of his presents, and as you guys know, he requested a movie night with snacks in the evening, which is what I got, and he seemed to really enjoy that as well, which was really nice. So all in all, he's had a really lovely day. I am just making a start on the cake for tomorrow. Now, it's definitely not going to be a party because turns out not that many people are coming. I think my mum and dad and Eli's godmother are coming, and that is it. But like with all of the other children, I am still going to be making Marley and Eli this birthday cake. So I've already kind of like sorted out the cake layers, coated them in sugar syrup and whatnot, and made my buttercream. So I'm now just stacking the cakes. So yeah, not really much more to catch you up on other than Eli had a really lovely day. He said he had a nice day at school. He said his friends sang him happy birthday, which is lovely. I did send him to school with a birthday badge. But yeah, so gonna crack on with making this cake. I did kind of vlog a little bit of b-roll yesterday of making the actual cake layers, which you would have seen, but essentially it is just a vanilla sponge, and then I'm just going to make it more interesting with the filling essentially. So I think I'm using caramel on this 6-inch tier, and then on the little cake on top I think I'm going to use strawberry jam because Eli loves strawberries, so that is what I'm going to do for that one. But I've just got some carnation caramel. It's the same caramel that I used for the wedding cake that I made and turned out really well, so that is what I am using. I did also bake some biscuits yesterday, so my plan is to coat them in chocolate and put some like M&Ms on them. I thought that'd be a nice treat. Now I'm gonna end up making way too much food tomorrow because there's not that many people coming, but I don't really mind so much. You know, I still want to make an effort for their birthday, so I'm going to crack on with filling and crumb coating this cake, and then I will get on to decorating. Also, just before I forget, here is the inspo for this cake. Let's try and get it to focus because it's focusing on my face at the minute. So yeah, 2-tier blue icing, a bit of a chocolate drip, and then lots of sweets, which you saw I went and got from a local sweet shop the other day, so hopefully it turns out okay. I'm sure it will. guys, it is Sunday evening. I am just feeding little madam before she goes off to beddy buys. Today was the boys' birthday party. I did manage to get a few clips, but I didn't film a lot purely because it ended up being a bit of a roller coaster. So yesterday we had the most beautiful, it's okay sweet girl, we had the most beautiful warm sunny day, and then we had the biggest thunder and lightning storm. Well, do you know what? I wouldn't even call it a thunderstorm because I didn't hear any thunder, although apparently there was thunder around 2-3 in the morning, but there was so much lightning and so much rain, and the ground was soaked this morning, and I was really quite worried that it wasn't going to dry up because Josh had actually gone out yesterday and bought a load of garden games just to keep the boys happy and entertained in the garden. I mean, in terms of children, it was only them and my best friend's little girl, who is 3. So he just wanted to keep them entertained in the garden, so I planned for everything to be in the garden. I had all my ideas of what I was going to do to decorate in the garden, and it was sopping wet, so it was a bit stressful. In the end though, I was absolutely determined that it was going to be fine, so I decorated outside anyway, and then I had Josh drying our outdoor sofa cushions with a hairdryer and a heat gun. Not that it dried them completely, but then we just put a throw over them to try and soak up some of the rest of the moisture. I will say we all did get slightly damp bums, but it was fine. The sun came out, it was really bright and sunny and lovely and warm, and even despite the fact that there weren't that many people there, we still had a great time. The boys had a great time. We played some party games, we played musical statues, and we played What's the Time, Mr. Wolf. Yeah, we just had a really lovely afternoon. But we're all tidied up now and we're all settling down, ready to start a new week. So oh, before I go as well, actually, I had a parcel forwarded, or a package forwarded from my PO box this week, and one of you guys, a lovely subscriber named Charlie, I think, actually made us all these gorgeous little key rings. She made me this little Mickey one. Avery has Anna, and then the boys, Zach, Eli, Marley and Josh, have all got their initial made with the same little beads, and that was such a nice thought. They must have taken a fair bit of time to make as well, so that is so sweet. Really appreciated. So thank you so much for sending those over, and sorry it took so long for them to get to me. I have just made the decision to only forward packages from my PO box once a month, otherwise it gets quite costly. But thank you so much, that was really sweet of you, and I think the boys were all very excited about the fact that they also got something too. Even Josh, when I gave him his little package with his name on it, he was quite excited that he'd been sent something as well, which was really nice. So I am gonna close this vlog off here, and I'm gonna start a new one tomorrow, because tomorrow is Avery's very first day of nursery. So I'm going to go into much more detail on the process and what we plan to do in the next vlog, so make sure you are subscribed if you would like to follow us along on that little journey. Lots of emotions, very excited, very nervous, but ultimately I think it's going to be really good for Avery. So yeah, make sure you are subscribed so that you don't miss that video. And with that said, I will see you guys in a few days. Can you say bye bye? Hey? Can you say bye-bye? Oh, good looking. Say bye-bye. Bye, guys.